Good morning. So I've gotten some requests to do some mobility sequences or stretching that you can do when you first get up just to get you moving. A lot of you are sitting at your desks for most of the day still, so it is important to loosen up your muscles, joints, get your mind awake for your day at work. So we're just going to do a little flow this morning. We're going to start with some bear crawls. So what you're going to do is come to the end of your mat. We're going to get Whiskey to move, hopefully. And just come down onto all fours so you can bend your knees if you need to. And we're going to take the same arm and leg, step forward, and we're going to travel to the front of our mat all the way. And then you can do the same thing going back. So this is a great stretch for the hamstrings, the whole back of your body. And just take your time, and we'll go through a few of those. And then we're going to come right back to the back of your mat, and you can just let yourself hang, hold on to opposite elbows, give yourself a little wobble side to side, and very slowly peel yourself up one vertebrae at a time until you get to standing. Okay, so from there, let's just reach up to the ceiling. Big breath in, arms up as high as they can, and a big exhale right back down to your mat. So from here, we're going to walk ourselves into a plank. We're going to hold our plank position for a couple breaths, and then we're going to bring our knee right into our nose. We kick back behind, knee into nose. Kick back into three-legged dog, and let's just rotate and twist through the upper body. So that foot is just going to the side, shoulders kind of remain forward, and just opening up through the hips and the chest. Good. And then we're going to walk ourselves back up, just pedal out your feet. And then we're going to come forward again and do the other side. So knee is coming to nose, kicking up, knee to nose, three-legged dog, lift, open, and rotate. And from here, we're going to bring the left leg to the shoulder, or to the wrists, and we're just going to do some thoracic rotation, so right up to the ceiling, so you should feel a good stretch through your glute on the left side. And let's do 3 or 4 of those. And then we're going to drop the back knee, reach up nice and tall. A few breaths there. And then push ourselves back into plank. You can kind of come into a downward dog here just to stretch it out a bit. And then we're going to come and switch to the other side. So our thoracic rotation. And you can do as many as you feel you need to. You can do a few sets of these. And then dropping your back leg. Do a nice twist. Good. And then we're going to come back into plank again. Let's walk ourselves back up. And then we're going to come down onto the floor. And from there, let's lie all the way down. You're just going to pick up one leg. We're going to do some extensions to stretch out the hamstrings. And then we're going to take that same leg, cross it over into a thread the needle, and just open the hips gently. So opening that knee to the side. And then we can grab into our thread the needle position. And we want to be aware that we are opening up the knee on the left leg, pulling the other leg nice and close to you. So you're feeling a stretch in the glute, and breathe into it. And when you're ready, you can drop the leg. And we're just going to rotate to the right side, turn your head in the opposite direction, pushing the knee open. So you're getting a good stretch through your hips. And then you can come up and we'll switch legs. Coming to the side. Grabbing underneath into a thread the needle. And if you want here, you can also lift your hips a little bit to get a deeper stretch. And then drop the leg, and we're gonna twist over to that side. And coming up, let's come right on to our knees. You're gonna take your hands underneath your knees, and we're gonna create a lot of force and resistance. So push against your knees as hard as you can.
We're gonna round that upper back, tuck your chin under, and you should feel great stretch through your upper and mid back.
And then relax almost into a cat-cow
from the seated position.
You can do a few of those there. And then just a big reach up to the ceiling. And we're just gonna tip over side to side nice and gently. So you can do a couple reps there. You're gonna fold forward into a child's pose, really pushing your hips back down into the floor to get that low back stretch through here. Arms are plugged down to the floor. So take a few breaths, and then we're gonna walk our arms over to one side for a lat stretch, and then back to the other side. And then just to finish this one off, you can sit down. A chair is also helpful, or a bench. And we're just gonna drop one ear to the shoulder and get a good neck stretch. Pull those shoulders right back, sink them down. So we'll do both directions. Keep rotating those shoulders back. And some little half head circles. Excellent. So now you're probably feeling a little bit better and more awake. I'm gonna keep adding to these and put them on YouTube and Instagram TV for anyone that wants to do a little morning stretch. Thanks and have a great week.